Hi Sagis, hello, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you here are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Yes, hi Sagis, I hope everyone is safe and well. My love goes out to each and every one of you here. Thank you so much for being here, for being part of this gorgeous tribe, this gorgeous soul tribe here. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscriptions, comments. Thank you for being my patrons. Thank you for checking out Vimeo. It's like, yay. Thank you guys. If you would like to win the August free 20-minute private reading with myself and Spirit, please drop something encouraging in the comment for our beautiful soul tribe here, right? And you can do so here on YouTube or over on Instagram at Universal Power Tarot. And Spirit and myself are going to pick someone. Mostly Spirit is going to pick someone. I don't have that much say in it, really. And we'll announce the winner in the description box down below. And of course, I'll get in touch with you. Okay? You must know that you were picked. And then if you're willing to accept it if you want it. All right, sweethearts. Let's hop into your reading. It's a general reading, so it may or may not, thank you, may or may not resonate with all of you. Please only take what resonates. Oh, wow. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. One more? Yes. Okay, got it. Wow, that's fast. 5 cards out so fast, and that's what I've been picking up on, like energy-wise also. It's really fast. I feel there's also, it's good to go with it, but the energy I was picking up on is a need to slow down also. So balancing things out here is the thing. What I'm thinking about is the Two of Pentacles, the balancing of the time and energy, right? That's, I feel, what needs to happen here a little bit, because going fast when you're going with the flow is awesome. Just make sure you're allowing your inner child also the time to play. Regularly set aside time to play, Sagis, okay? That seems to be important here. Now that totally screwed up my intro, so I don't know where I was. So I'm just gonna say it's not gender specific, nor is it time specific, Sagittarius. You can reverse the placements, and whenever the message reaches you, it's yours at that time. Also, if the title of a message just resonates with you, go ahead and watch it, even if it's not your sign per se. You have pretty much all of the signs in your chart anyways, so go with your gut feeling here, all right? It's interesting, like the way this just came out for you, because it's kind of like, you know, we have the first card, and I'll be posting the pictures over on Instagram if you would like to follow us over there at Universal Power Tarot, because I feel it's important for you to have a look at the layout of the cards, as they will never come out in the same way. And you may get intuitive nudges just by the geometry that is happening here and just by the vibes of it. So go check it out if you like. This card here with the Three of Rods, that's prominent in the middle. That is someone or an energy helping you here. I almost don't want to pick it up and show you. It's so funny, but I'll do it anyways quickly. Three of Rods. And that Three of Rods here, this is you, this is something, someone else. I'm feeling strongly Spirit is trying to lend you a hand here. It could be a more mature person too, like in real life, and that could be influenced by Spirit, like the whole scenario. And then we have 2 cards on either side that I cannot see yet. That is an interesting scenario, and in the middle of it all lays Spirit. So I feel there's a lot of divine guidance happening right now in your life, Sagittarius, where you're really pointed to certain things, and you may not see where it is that it takes you, but you're kind of understanding that Spirit is indeed here to help you, and you're reaching out here too. You're like, yep, I heard you. I heard you. That could be your spiritual team, or just some kind of feeling that you're getting about the whole situation, and then you're reaching out. You're like, yep, I really want to make contact, first of all, plus I really would like the help. That'd be awesome. Please, Spirit, help me. Yeah. And they keep drawing my eye, and these are kind of reversed too. This Guardian Angel card, or 2 of them came out already. One's for now and the other one is for later. They came out in the pre-shuffle. And you have Miracle, okay? And they want me to read it right now, so that's what I'll do. Dearest one, even if all hope seems lost, let not hope slip away. For I, your guardian angel, am constantly by your side. Yeah, exactly. That's funny. Surrender all your concerns to me and trust in the healing power of love. Please believe that you are never alone. Together we shall work through each issue or situation which is of concern to you. All heals with the passing of time. Magic and miracles are about to manifest. How cool is that? Now I understand why, because I don't read these up front. I don't want to spoil myself. So this is super interesting that this is coming out in combination and makes perfect sense, of course, what you just heard with what you just heard. And I kind of feel like, which one? This one, right? Yeah. It radiates from this situation outward. So I'm not reading with the first card out. Interesting. But we're starting out somewhere in the middle with this. And then see how events unfold. So I'm so excited. I'm super curious what wants to come out. Whoa, guys. You have the Lovers, which is a major arcana. It's Gemini energy. Of course it's divinely orchestrated, right? There's a sense of divine feminine, divine masculine that want to come together, that want to align. Now, this could be in the physical world, but as you know, the channel, it's about spiritual and personal growth. This I would denote to more on the internal level, which is divine feminine, divine masculine, right? And the alignment thereof of these two forces here. Yeah, there's a need for grounding here, for really making that connection with Mother Earth, especially, funnily enough, for the masculine side. There's internally, right? For the masculine side, take it as you will, like apply this to your life. If this is your partner, like your soulmate or something, then apply it to that if you feel that fits the situation. I don't know your life, and I'm reading for a couple of people here, so you apply that, okay? And feel what resonates with you. So there's a need for the divine masculine actually to make that connection to Mother Earth. There's a sense of, because Mother Earth is feminine, right? Feminine in nature. So that's interesting that they would denote to that fact here, that the divine masculine needs to ground and needs to make that connection to Mother Earth, to the nurturing force and the unconditional love of Mother Earth. There's a need to heal the divine masculine on some level here. There's a bit of pain that is coming up with that now, emotional pain that is coming up with that. Still in their heart, right? Still in their heart. And again, internally, right? Within you. Because when we have, there are more evolved parts of our divine masculine as well as the feminine, right? And less evolved parts of that. And what I feel now is like a part that is kind of behind a little bit, and that needs that nurturing, that needs that special attention here. And as you can see, she's like caressing him and really reaching out to him and making that connection as well. So the feminine, as it is often in real life as well, like when you watch kids grow up, often the females, the girls are further along the journey than the males are. Now this is also often the case like in the twin flame journey, right? With the runner and the chaser. And often it's one person that kind of pulls the other person along. That is what I'm getting here as well with that scenario, okay? So that is part of it as well. And that's kind of it. Like the divine feminine has already made that step, has already progressed again, because it's expansive, right? And the masculine is kind of like, all right, kind of maybe a bit bummed out about that. Maybe they're watching the feminine and be like, I want to be there too. And the feminine's reaching out like all lovingly and nurturing and be like, yeah, I'll take you along, no problem. Like energetically pulling them along, right? And that's what's happening here, and it's divinely orchestrated, the whole thing. Again, you have that same thing, right? And here in the form of an angel, maybe your guardian angel, since we were just talking about your guardian angel, and here in the form of a human being. So you may actually have, like, on the spiritual realm support, but also on the earthly planes support, which is really cool. Okay, now, yes. funny. Now they want me to go to the other side. And this is cool because you do have, right, that separation here between one side and then the other side, divine feminine, divine masculine. So I'm curious. We're going now to the right side. Six of Rods. Six of Rods, which is something that's going to be very, very successful here. Like this is a celebration of victory that you're going to hone in, Sagittarius. Very, very victorious. You may even to the point where you are starting to lead people if that's not what you're doing already. Very shiny armor. Some of you may be working with golden light. You know how you can hone that in, like that that white light, how you can hone that in, that white diamond light, and then you transform it through your physical body by allowing it to run through your physical body. It then becomes golden light because it gets that physicality element to it. That's what I'm getting with this card here. It's very interesting. So you may be, I may be talking to an energy healer here, or energy healers, or just people that meditate a lot, or that transform energies, that hone in that energy, that magical stuff, and then transform it and bring it out into the world and bring it forth. And now you may be doing this unconsciously even. And if you feel like there's some resonance in this for you, it would be a good idea to check, right? To really check and see and set the intention. I would really like to know, is that what I'm doing? Because this may help you along your journey heaps. Because if you are a healer and don't know about it, then that's interesting, right? That's really interesting. And you'll come in the knowledge of it. And this reading may be helping you understand that a little bit better. That's interesting. Very cool stuff. I really like the energy. It's really super positive. I can totally feel my solar plexus like now. Wow, it's like powerful stuff. And this is coming into your power. That's what that's denoting to, Sagittarius. It's like when you realize who you were all along, why you came here, right? Wow, that's so cool. And stepping into that power and taking full ownership of that. And by doing so, you're showing other people that this can be done too. That it's like, you can do this too. It's like, much like with the divine feminine, divine masculine. It's like they're showing you can do this too, right? Ah, beautiful energies. Oh my God, this feels so good. It's like that, you know, that joy center, that how we feel so alive and so full of, we want to live. There's like, oh, that all that joy and beauty in this. And that's what's being lit up with you. Oh, wow. This is going to feel amazing, Sagittarius. I'm so happy for you. That's so cool. All right, going back to the other side, to the left side. Yeah, Four of Swords. That is nothing else but the meditative stance, right? Really coming back to yourself, silencing the mind chatter. Some of you may have really become like a meditation pro or something like that, where you are actually honing in those powers. And for some of you, that means you're still not aware of what it is that you're actually doing, because sometimes we do get, or often we do get either recommended meditations on YouTube by Spirit. We can definitely see it when they show up in our feed more than once. And first we're not interested, and then we're just like, oh, okay, I gotta click on it, because you know it's just so prominent that you can't miss it. It's much like with synchronicities. You just can't miss it anymore because it's so in your face. It's just like, Spirit's like, do you get it yet? And Sagittarius like, yes, I've seen it. Like, I've seen it months ago. I just didn't know what it was. And that's kind of that energy that is coming through. And the energies that you hold here, guys, I must say, like, congratulations, right? That's incredible. The more this is coming in, the more you allow that beautiful light to come into your life, the more you radiate it out into the world, and the more different your life experience is going to be here. The more stable your internal world becomes, the less affected you are by whatever is happening around you. That does not mean that you will not have an emotional reaction to something that is happening, but it would have to be something bigger on the outside that would trigger that within you. There's a lot of understanding that is coming in here for you, Sagittarius, because you are so aligned. All right, that is beautiful. And again, we have a lot of yellow in this card, and again, solar plexus, and in the Lovers card also, right? Ah, this is gorgeous. And I love how they're just switching styles up with me. I'm like all about that. So that's cool. Let's just not get bored. I have Sagittarius in my chart too, and not little of it. So that's so cool. I love it. So cool. Yeah, and in the background, so it's much the same thing. You have in the foreground, you have like the earthly realms, and in the background, this I see today is angels. So you definitely have your guardian angels with you, your angelic support. But that's pretty hard to miss at some point, right? It's just so obvious, and it'll be so in your awareness that there's nothing that can make you not believe it, make you a non-believer again, pretty much, right? Because you've seen too much at that stage. You're just like, all right, I'm hooked. Like, I know. This is like so like awakened in a sense, right? And I'm not, well, you know, so awakened. You know how you awake to facts, and this is like, for example, to me, it's just a fact. You'd have a really hard time convincing me that those beings don't exist, because to me, I've seen just too much and felt too much to not believe in it anymore. And that's that's just it. And that's what the feeling that I'm getting with this card here for you, Saggies. Oh my goodness, are you kidding? Wow. You have the guide here, and that's of course Sagittarius energy, right? Oh my goodness, the guide. That's amazing. Yourself in the reading. Very much so. Amazing. You have Isis and Osiris in the back here, which is, I'm strongly getting like the sun and the moon, the masculine and the feminine aspect. The known and the unknown. There's a lot of mystical stuff maybe happening in your life, right? Yeah, and also what I'm seeing here is, and again, we have a masculine and a feminine, right? And this time the masculine is actually carrying the feminine. Do you see this? So they're coming to sweep you off your feet, to give you a break, right? Because you've been the one that's been leading thus far. And again, this could be internally just as much. And now the masculine is coming to protect the feminine, as is their job, right? So they're stepping up to the plate, basically, and really diving for that. You or the masculine, depending on your situation, internal and external, or both. That has to do with emotions, diving deep into the emotions. And maybe you can see this angel here has a triangle on the chest, and this one here has a double triangle, the upward facing and downward facing, which is the Merkaba. That's the merging of these two energies. And the triangles is definitely the upward pointing, is the masculine, if I hope I'm saying it right, and the downward pointing is the feminine. So these are the merging. It's about the merging of these two, right? And the masculine stepping up. And with the merging of these two energies, a new energy is created that is really quite powerful here. Oh my goodness, yeah. And that doesn't have to be a baby. It can be a baby if we're talking about a beautiful loved child, right? That could be. However, it is more so when we're just talking purely energetic. It's just like something else is created, like a third energy is created, and that is powerful. So if we're talking about twin flame, that may denote to union, actually you coming back together because your divine feminine, divine masculine stepped up. And again, that's not gender specific, right? We're not talking gender specific. This is purely internal and energy wise. And you stepping into your mission. And if we're talking just purely internal and there's no one like this around you that you're aware of, then it's that gorgeous merging that'll set, and I can feel it in my chest. Oh my goodness. So solar plexus and heart chakra is for sure, those are expanding like in a big way for you here, Saggies. Amazing. Congratulations. That's so cool. All right, guys, we'll inquire more about in your extended about whatever else is going to happen here, and if there's a union or whatever is coming out for you. We'll use more oracle cards. There's probably more channeling coming through in your extended. and definitely advice from Spirit, what you need to know in your situation here. So if this resonated with you, links to Vimeo and Patreon down in the comment section, as well as the description box. And yeah, there's a new addition to Patreon, which is, if you're joining now, it's like 15% off of all private readings as well, which will basically save you a month of the cost of Patreon, right? So just do the math and you'll see what I mean, because that explaining that takes too long. So go check it out and see whatever option fits you best. And thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for your likes. It really helps support the channel. And thank you for your beautiful comments, of course. All right, guys, I'll see you over there next time. Bye.